Hi, this is Suraj, and the topic is women in judiciary. So this question has been already asked in 2021. Let me take you guys to the question directly. First, to discuss the desirability of greater representation to women in higher judiciary to ensure diversity, equity, and inclusiveness. So here the question has asked these dimension equity, inclusiveness जो कि हायर जुडिशियरी में नहीं दिखता है। तो कंटेंट पे हम लोग आते हैं। वेरी फर्स्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट had an all women bench was in 2013 and the second occasion came in 2018। तो अभी तक सुप्रीम कोर्ट में ऑल वुमेन जो वुमेन बेंच होता है वो ज़्यादातर इस्टेब्लिश नहीं हुआ है, सिर्फ 2013 और 18 में हुआ है। लेट मी रीइटरेट 2013 एंड 2018। अब स्टेट में क्या वुमेन जुडिशरी का हाल है? तो ड्यूरिंग द लास्ट 70 years नो सिग्निफिकेंट अटेम्प्ट हैज़ बीन made to provide adequate representation for women in higher courts, that is high courts and supreme courts. There have been only 11 women judges on the Supreme Court since its inception। तो जब तक स्टार्ट हुआ है अभी तक सिर्फ 11 वुमेन जज ही बनी है, और रिसेंटली एक चीफ जस्टिस बनने वाली हैं, मैं उनका नाम भूल रहा हूँ, आई विल एड लेटर इन दिस वीडियो। सो अभी तक तो हुई नहीं है, एंड नो वुमेन चीफ जस्टिस, पर रिसेंटली वी विल सी अ वुमेन चीफ जस्टिस इन अपकमिंग ईयर्स। तो दिस टाइम अगर ये ऐसा होता है, करंट में आता है, तो ये टॉपिक फिर से रेलेवेंट हो जाता है एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से। सो जस्ट 83 of the 680 judges in the high courts are women, only 83 out of 680। so we can see the ratio 80 680, look at the difference, we can calculate the difference, uh, percentage of this। so only 30% of subordinate judges are female। and what are the reasons for low women representative? रीज़न क्या है? तो सबसे पहले आता है, और मैं यहाँ हाईलाइट करता हूँ क्या क्या रीज़न है। सबसे पहले पैट्रियार्की इन सोसाइटी, थोड़ा इसको बड़ा कर लेता हूँ। तो that is patriarchy in society। The primary reason for under representation of women judiciary is deeply ingrained in patriarchy। Deeply ingrained, we can use this word, deeply ingrained patriarchy in society। This is the keyword, deeply ingrained। Women often have to face hostile atmosphere within the courtrooms, harassment, lack of respect for members of the bar and bench, and the silencing of their opinion। तो उनके बातों को साइलेंस कर दिया जाता है, और some of the other traumatic experiences often encountered by many women lawyer। Second is opaque collegium system। We have seen how many times the collegium system being notorious for their judgment, and the opacity is still maintained, and people uh, like our former vice president Dhankar has been in news for calling it supreme parliament, or judiciary calling judiciary supreme parliament, because of the functioning of collegium system, which is very opaque in nature and is you know, उनको एलिगेशन भी लगा है कि दे आर रन बाय अ सिमिलर फैमिली एंड समथिंग नेपोटिज्म। तो ये सब रहा है। तो ओपेक कॉलेजियम सिस्टम functioning, more women tend to enter the lower judiciary at the entry level because of the method of recruitment through an entrance examination। However, the higher judiciary has a collegium system which has tended to be more opaque and therefore more likely to reflect biasness। दे रिफ्लेक्ट बायसनेस। तो नीचे तो लेवल पे तो एंट्री कर जा रहे हैं, लेकिन ऊपर लेवल पे दे आर फेसिंग बायसनेस। द थर्ड वन इज नो वुमेन रिजर्वेशन। दिस थिंग रियली अमेज मी, और आई समटाइम्स वंडर कि क्यों इवन आफ्टर 106th अमेंडमेंट एक्ट देयर इज अ प्रोविजन फॉर 1/3 ऑफ रिजर्वेशन फॉर वुमेन लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा, पर अभी तक स्टेट में तो 50% दे दिया गया है, लेकिन अभी तक वुमेन रिजर्वेशन जुडिशरी में बात उठा नहीं है। तो मेनी स्टेट्स हैव अ रिजर्वेशन पॉलिसी फॉर वुमेन लोअर जुडिशियरी। लोअर जुडिशरी में तो आपको देखने को मिलेगा, विच इज़ मिसिंग द हाई कोर्ट एंड सुप्रीम कोर्ट। जैसे कि असम में जो है आपको मिलेगा, आंध्र प्रदेश में मिलेगा, तेलंगाना, उड़ीसा, राजस्थान, ये सब बेनिफिट किया रिजर्वेशन पॉलिसी जो कि जुडिशरी वुमेन जुडिशरी में अलाउ कर रहा है. From such reservation as they now have 40 to 50% women judicial officers. Now familial responsibility. See, this is the most challenging part. The women have to take care of their family, and they are not like they face challenge in balancing both work. So family responsibility is very uh, I would say very challenging uh, thing in their fulfilling their responsibility. A factor of age and family responsibilities also affect the elevation of women judges from subordinate judicial services. Many times I've heard many of my like मेरी भी कुछ दोस्त हैं जो सर्विसेज में है, तो वो लोग रिलक्टेंट है, दे आर रिलक्टेंट कि हायर पोस्ट पे नहीं जाना क्योंकि काम बढ़ जाएगा, लोड बढ़ जाएगा. सो दे रिमेन इन देयर सबऑर्डिनेट पोस्ट. सो जुडिशरी में सेम अपियर हो सकता है. सो जुडिशल सर्विस टू हायर कोर्ट्स. not enough not enough women in litigation. Here since lawyers elevated from bar to bench form a significant proportion of judges in the high courts and Supreme Court, it is worth noting that the number of women advocates is still low. So advocates come hai, reducing the pool from which women judges can be selected. So judicial infrastructure, I would say this is the fourth point. Judicial infrastructure or the lack of it, another barrier to women in the profession. Small courtrooms which are crowded and cramped, absence of restrooms, child care facilities are all barriers. So why is high women representation important? The presence of women as judge. क्यों women representation is very important? Because they will bring different kind of ideas and different kind of ruling and perspective. प्लेटो के टाइम में हम लोग पढ़े होंगे फिलोसफर क्वीन दैट इज प्लेटो अलाउ किया था. तो वुमेन एट हायर जुडिशरी could be as a boon in policy making from the perspective of women. So women judges and lawyers will substantially improve the justice delivery system. Women bring to the law a different perspective. That ये इसी का मैं बात कर रहा था, different perspective, and that is built upon their experiences. जैसे न्यूजीलैंड, they have more number of women in legislature than male counterparts. They also have a more nuanced understanding of the differing impacts that certain laws may on men and women. Women judges enhances legitimacy of court. Legitimacy बढ़ाएगा. Not all male member are giving a judgment on female issue. There were many times जहाँ पे देखा गया है कि मेल मेंबर वुमेन रिजर्वेशन पे डिसाइड्स कर रहे हैं पॉलिसी क्या होना चाहिए. सो दिस bringing women judges into judiciary at higher level will enhance the legitimacy of the court, sending a powerful signal that they are open and accessible to those who seek recourse to justice. Judiciary must be better represented by women in order to take a balanced and empathetic, मतलब सबके लिए सद्भावना approach to cases surrounding sexual violence. So way forward, there is a need to maintain and promote gender diversity in higher judiciary with fixed percentage of its members as a women judge. So आप लोग अपना ओपिनियन दीजिए कि क्या हम लोग को वुमेन रिजर्वेशन अलाउ करना चाहिए जुडिशियरी में. That will lead to the evolution of gender neutral judicial system of India. Gender neutral judicial system. There is a need to bring about institutional, social and behavioral change. So definitely this will bring behavioral change. Behavioral change तो सचमुच में आएगा among India's populace by sensitizing and giving emphasis on inclusivity and the legal profession as a gatekeeper of equality as an institutional committed to the preservation of rights should be emblematic of gender equality. So changing the long established demography of court can make the institution more amenable and consider itself in a new light and potentially lead to further modernization and reform. So ये होगा conclusion. क्या लिख सकते हैं हम लोग? Consider itself a new light and potentially lead to a further modernization and reform. So thank you. और आप लोग सजेशन दीजिए कि आगे और इसमें क्या इनकलकेट कर सकते हैं और कितना अच्छे से और समझा जा सकता है. थैंक यू.